somebody enter your house and tell you welcome. But yeah, great to have you. Welcome. It's great to be here on a Friday morning. Thank you. And you also. You also. By the way, let me just I want to call out 3 people this morning. My floor managers and my DOP. Number 1, Taiwo and Juwon.
Wow.
Don't tell me to fall here. They set trap for me because Chelsea lost yesterday.
Oh, I knew this had to be a football
The 2 of them.
I knew it had to
be a football thing. My DOP here he was dragging Champions League. He wanted to come. He was to come and join us and present the show.
Okay.
But yeah, just a big shout out to my guys here.
Yeah.
Right. But then let's take a look at what the weather will be like. It's drizzling a bit, and then the news.
Hello and good morning. My name is Titilayo Oyinson and it's time for a news update right here on Wake Up Nigeria. The Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare says it will apply the no work, no pay law for the number of days Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors have been on strike. In a statement signed by the Assistant Director of Information, Ado Bako, the ministry expresses its displeasure over the decision of NARD to go on a 7-day warning strike, despite attempts by the federal government to resolve issues and ensure continued industrial harmony. The statement argues that over the past months, the ministry, in collaboration with relevant security agencies, including the Office of the National Security Advisor, have been working tirelessly to ensure safe rescue of Dr. Ganiat Bupola. According to him, no work, no pay policy is not intended to undermine the legitimate concerns of medical professionals, but to ensure that essential healthcare services are not unduly disrupted to the detriment of the public. NARD embarks on a 7-day warning strike over the abduction of its member Dr. Ganiat Bupola, who has been in captivity since the 27th of December 2023. 5 more Palestinians have been killed by Israeli forces in a 2nd day of raids in the occupied West Bank, with the UN calling for de-escalation. The Israeli Defense Forces said there were 5 terrorists who had hidden inside a mosque in Tulkarm, near the boundary with Israel. Israel began what is said to be a major counter-terrorism operation in the West Bank on Wednesday. The IDF said yesterday that 9 militants had been killed, 5 in Jenin and Tulkarm and 4 in Al-Farah refugee camp. The Palestinian Health Ministry said that on Thursday, 12 people had been killed in IDF attacks so far. The United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has called on Israel to immediately halt its operation, saying it was fueling an already explosive situation. He urged Israeli forces to exercise minimum restraint, or rather maximum restraint, and use lethal force only when it's strictly unavoidable. And for sports, Chelsea Chelsea moved into the league phase of the Europa Conference League despite losing in Switzerland against Servette in the second leg of their qualifying playoff. Nkunku's penalty gave Chelsea the lead after Mahalio Morderic had been fouled by Kegio Semoto. Jeremy pulled one back for Servette, and two Servette substitutes combined to put the Swiss side ahead on the night. Astana beat Brann 3-0. Klasvich lost 2-1 to Helsinki. Pafos beat CFR 3-0, and Zira ran out 1-0 winners over Omonia Nicosia. League results include that this Europa League, Apoel Nicosia beat RFS 2-1. CS Petrokub lost 2-1 to Ludogorets. Ajax beat Jailonia 3-0, and Bestikas also beat Lugao 5-1 on aggregates. And that's all we can take on news and sports for this hour. We're going to be wrapping it up on the news for now, but we have so much more coming your way in a bit. Don't go anywhere.
My people, I greet you plenty.
My name na Chika Okeke.
My name na Uwi Balogun.
My name na Damilola Banire.
My name na Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen. And this na Abigail. And I dare on top your view pigeon. I'm going to bring you bass, boost.
I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show say now my husband be this.
This na wetin you want.
After that day, the man
no go see am again. If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody. When you dey find the husband, you not see sign say the guy smart, you don't vex, don't give him signs.
If they look for person, we will give them to you. Fact as it be.
Men no dey ever get force.
If baby not there for her,
na
the woman.
Talk no dey be person, no make person no fit talk through inside. But for this country, we know say if we open court in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
We no even take responsibility for the children. Leave the man. And that's some period.
What entertainment means to me is on my face and the faces of people, so I use one word for it. It brings joy and happiness.
Good luck.
Come on with this one.
I find your rigidity highly commendable. But my toll is one you do not want to trample upon. My demands are quite simple, but I won't divulge them just yet.
Wow. Nice trailer.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You have also joined Sort of the Earth to learn bad manner.
Sort of what? Salt of the earth.
To learn bad manner.
What bad manner is that?
When you come
No, I
in,
don't
you allow the people that are here to welcome you.
Imagine. That's what he
Did I say anything?
What's
He
wow?
said wow.
I said I'm not allowed to say wow.
You allow us to welcome you first.
Oh, Mike, if you want to welcome me, welcome me.
I didn't
If you
like.
don't want to welcome me,
You're
keep
proud,
it to yourself.
You're proud. Yeah, great to have you here, man. You're welcome. Of course, you just saw the trailer for Tokumbo. And have you seen it, Titi?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
I've seen a lot of reviews of it. I've seen the trailers and I've seen a lot. But has seen it.
Yes,
what
I
do you want to tell
have.
us about this?
So first off, I would like to say big congratulations to Ramzenor. I mean, I think it's his directorial debut.
No, he has been directing now.
He's been directing?
Yes. No.
And so what was the hula baloo about this one?
Living in bondage and all the rest. He has been with Chris. They've been working
that's true.
on.
They've been working
doing some
together,
stuff. So
right?
he has been
But after
directing.
a very, after a long hiatus, right? It's a big comeback for him. So I'll say congratulations to all, all of them. Also a huge comeback for Gideon Okeke, right? We have not seen him in a while, and this was a big comeback for him as well. Storyline wise,
What? MM. What are you saying?
well, I would just tell you to go and watch it, right?
Okay.
To be honest, it was a bit. I feel like they could have done better
From
with
the- from the
story
reviews, yeah.
Because
Is it the ending
You don't
or
want to- you don't-
is it a slow burn or
It's
what?
not a slow burn. So that's the thing. It had that, oomph at the beginning.
okay. Energy.
You had the energy. You're anticipating what's going to happen, happen. Also a big kudos to Gideon Okeke. I think he did fantastically well.
Yeah.
He carried the energy of this movie. He carried his character excellently well. The emotions, he exuded them so perfectly. The direction also, I'd have to give a big shout out to Ramsey Noah for doing an exceptional job with the directing for this movie and the cinematography. It was brilliant. It was beautiful.
From
There were a few angles that I least expected. It was giving me Hollywood vibes. Loved it. Also, I know there was quite some. Yeah. So yeah.
So for me, if you want to look at it, the meat or the nitty-gritty of every movie should be about the story.
Yeah.
And if you don't have props there, like someone mentioned, is when the story doesn't add up, you start looking at angles, cinematography, director, disco, and all of that. So now there used to be a lot of complaint about financing.
Yeah.
As it stands now, financing is not the issue because now you are being financed by multinational companies and all of that.
Yeah.
Understand? So, and a lot of people have called that we need to up the ante when it comes to storytelling, when it comes to execution. From what I saw from the trailer, it seemed like one person wanted to carry
The weight of every character.
himself, and you can't do that. There's nobody that is that good. The point is that when you try to do that, you make the others seem bad.
True.
And then it just doesn't work out well.
True. Very
so that's
true.
the thing about having a
Very
strong
true.
lead or something, and the person wants to do all of that, But then whichever way, some people liked it.
Yeah, but then it could also be an opportunity for him to prove himself as a really brilliant, as a really good actor.
Yeah, so
Because,
Gideon has always been
it's not like we are here
a
together.
fabulous actor.
It's not
always
like we are
been
in
great.
a group of people. You see, people shine.
as a team.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah, sure.
I'm telling you the
I
fact,
agree.
when
Yeah.
it's a problem, when one person always wants to try to outdo.
Yeah, but then, Mike,
overdo.
does that now become the problem of the director or the actor?
It is. I think it's the director because see, you have to maintain. Look, I am as good when we are working. That's why I say, and I tell people, my number one thing when I tell people about presenting anywhere, the most important thing is chemistry.
Very true.
And I know you guys have heard me say it a lot.
Yeah.
I cannot want to try and say, oh, I'm a better presenter than Titi, I'm a better presenter than MM, I'm the Jagaba. No, you're doing rubbish. Same thing for every other place. if you're in a team, the team shines together.
There has to be that synergy.
You have to ensure that, yes, because that's when you come out, chemistry.
Yeah.
So you come out. But this one now is a documentary, quite an interesting documentary. It's coming to cinemas for only 2 days.
Oh,
it's a
interesting.
About the OG Superman, Christopher Reeves. It's talking about his life. You know, he had a riding accident and he became disabled. And then he had to start fighting for rights for disabled people. So this is a documentary about his life. He's the OG Superman. He's the one that whenever you think of Superman, he's the one that you take, you know, it's almost like...
It was his picture that they...
Exactly. I wanted to mention like Jesus. Else. You know this guy, the actor that his picture was drawn and used as... So he's the OG Superman, right? Yeah. Powell. Hold on a minute. Up in our church. But let's take a look. This one is great. Let's take a look at this one. It's a trailer for a documentary that will release in cinemas. It's Superman, the Christopher Reeves story.
Woo! Look at that. It's a bird. It's a plane.
That was a part. I played the part. I'm not that man.
Hands down, he was Superman from day one.
I realized that if I could pull off this part, it would change my life.
John Houseman said, Mr. Reeve, it is very important.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam. So
my 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
Yeah, that's all we can take. Ejeki, close the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, number one, Unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number one on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah? But do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back?
You should start the gym to get fat.
Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference? There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying. So pole dancer, you're already almost naked. You're already almost naked.
No, it's the empowerment for me.
Sex can make your relationship better.
No.
Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too. Almost every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend.
But they are for all of us now.
That's why you're still single.
I would not agree or disagree with that because I don't want to get into trouble.
Demolition Man, and I still remember, you know, the early Superman. This was the guy that shaped it, and it tells a very interesting story about his life. You see actors, you see superheroes.
Yeah.
Just 2 days ago, we're celebrating Chadwick Boseman's 4th anniversary of his passing.
Yeah.
These people are human beings. As much as you see, you know, and this told the very human side. His story is very, how do I put it? Really, it's so human.
Yeah.
You know, leaving his first girlfriend when she was about to give birth, getting married, struggles of his life because he had mental health struggles and all of that.
Yes, because the fame hit and it hit hard.
So
that kind of role is the kind of role that can either make or break your career.
Yeah.
And it made his career and almost broke everything else. Because,
exactly.
Family and everyone else sort of take, second fiddle to the fame, the fans. And this was a time there wasn't even social media. Imagine if there was social media in that kind of time. But he still embodied the superhero as well. He felt the pressure of being a hero to his people, his fans, and his family as well. But when the illness, when he became paralyzed, the accident happened, that was actually the first time a lot of people realized that people could survive so long after having such an accident.
Yeah. You know,
because people were seeing it. It was a time where people were usually hidden behind the scenes when they had such accidents. Nobody brought them out anymore. It's just their families that used to just look after them. But for once, you're seeing someone, a very popular international star, known in countries around the world, that they know his name in different languages, you know, and seeing that he fought for the rights of the disabled as well.
People.
Exactly.
Great guy, great guy. He was the epitome of Superman, that person that you know, I have so much power, but I have a cool mirror.
Wow.
And mindful. You know, we just capture, you know, I have it inside me, but don't try me. You know, I don't know, who's your best Superman? Just before we move on. That'll take some time, maybe we'll talk about it later.
Gosh.
Okay, but then we have Sonic. Keanu Reeves is in this one, and I think Emem is very excited about this one.
Is it animated?
Oh, it's Sonic.
If it's animated.
Keanu Reeves is in this one.
I'm not seeing his face.
Jim Carrey did well with one of the Sonic movies.
But
I love that.
It's a third iteration of Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Welcome to Warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of Your View are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
My people, I greet you plenty.
My name is Nachika Okeke.
My name is Uwi Balogun.
My name is Damilola Banire. My name is Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen. And this na Abigail.
And I dare on top of your view pigeon. I'm going to bring you bass, boost.
I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show say now my husband be this.
This now what you want.
After that day, the man
you go see him again. If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody. When they find the husband, you not see sign say the guys, not you don't vex, don't give signs.
If they look for person we will give them to you, fact as he be.
Men no they ever get fault. If baby not there for her, na the woman.
Talk no dey be person yo, make person no fit talk true inside. But for this country, we not say if we open curtain in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
Look, we not even take responsibility for the children. Leave the man.
And that's some period.
Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome pioneer Positive Force member, dancing queen of the 80s, non-conformist, Afrobeat historian in her right, and long-standing member of the multiple award-winning all-female show Your View, Omoyeni Yeni Anikulapo Kuti, aka YK Power.
Voice, you know.
Yeah.
But it was not bad. It was not bad.
Yeah.
So I mean, this will be out on the 20th of December.
Okay.
So
still have a bit of time to wait.
Still have a bit of time. So we can check it
Can
out.
kids watch this stuff?
Oh yeah, definitely. And of course, Robotnik, who's now fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I mean. I guess that was lack of activity. They're taking him out and bringing him back to help the world. I'm looking forward to this one.
Okay. All right, so we've given you something to look forward to, and yeah, indeed. We're hoping you can give us your thoughts on this as well. Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC and let us know what you think. All right, let's take a quick break, guys.
Show continues shortly. We'll be right back.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regulars.
So let me go and look for my jam results.
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
That's
I
all
can
we can
Nigeria,
take.
but I choose to
Ejek,
stay.
close the show here for that long. Ladies and gentlemen, number one unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number one on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah? But do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back? You should start the gym to get fat.
Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference? There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying. So pole dancer,
you're already almost naked. You're already almost naked.
No, it's the empowerment for me.
Sex can make your relationship better.
No. Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too.
Almost every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend.
But they are for all of us now.
This is. That's why you're still single.
I will not agree or disagree with that because I don't want to get into trouble. I have a home to go to.
Your next question.
Oh, you ready to fail?
Who is the person you scissors? What is his name?
That woman.
Bam! Bam!
Yeah,
Today we'll go here.
Hey.
Let's get to it.
I'm sure we've been able to satisfy your cravings, yeah? Stay good. TVC Entertainment for Pure Entertainment.
What a reaction, Roya.
Hey, my people, I greet you plenty. My name na Chika Okeke.
My name na Uwi Balogun.
My name na Damilola Banire.
My name na Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen.
And this na Abigail.
And I dare on top your view pigeon.
I'm gonna bring you bass, boost. I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show say na my husband be this.
This na wetin you want.
After that day, the man
you no go see am again. If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody. When you dey friend the husband, you not see sign say the guy smart, you don't vex, don't give signs.
If they look for person wey go give am to you, fact as e be.
Men no dey ever get fault. If baby not dey for her, na the woman.
Talk no dey be person, you make person no fit talk true inside.
But for this country, we know say if we open curtain in the morning, wetin no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
Husband, look, we no even take responsibility for the children. Leave the man.
And that's some poria.
As the morning light.
And hey, they came through in match week 2, by the way. They came through defeating Aston Villa by 2-0. And I would say that if Arsenal can maintain that shape of midfield, then they will do quite well this season. Good morning, welcome. This is a beautiful game. My name is Mike Mesikeno. And whoa, that yesterday's draw, though. Like, okay, so I had an idea of what a Champions League draw would be, but yesterday, while it was going on and then while it came up, it now came full circle. I was thinking 4 groups of 9 each. No, there are no groups. There are no groups in the Champions League. It is all one table. But there are 4 groups of seeded pots, right? According to UEFA coefficients. Now, those groups and seeded pots determine how they will be paired. So every team will play 8 matches. 8 matches in the league phase. It's not group phase now, it's league phase. So it is now really a league. And I dare say that all of this happened because of the threat of an emergence of a Super League. Florentino Perez, they even in the intro, when UEFA put together an intro to for the draws, they even made reference to the Super League and Florentino Perez. So this was what Florentino Perez made mention that, look, people want to watch Madrid play Liverpool, or Inter Milan play Man City, or Leverkusen play Porto much more times during the season. Like, I want to see bigger matches earlier on than you wait until the later stages. So they want to get the big teams and put them in a league. So Man City will play Everton, will play Liverpool, will play Inter Milan, will play the champion of Germany, Leverkusen, and it will just all happen. That was the idea of the Super League, and that is what necessitated this particular setting for the new Champions League. Now you have 36 teams instead of 32, and they are all in one league. Now, number 1 to number 16, after everybody plays 8 matches, number 1 to number 16 will qualify for the next, I think 8 will qualify for the next phase. There's a qualifying round, and then there's also an elimination, bracket. But, so, what will happen is that when you see the fixtures, now each team will play home and away just once. They'll play another team once, home or away. 8 matches for each particular team. What you can see there are the matches or the draws for Aston Villa and Arsenal. Now, look at it. Arsenal will play PSG, will play Inter Milan, and will play Atalanta. So I think those are the top. Arsenal has quite an easy draw, I must say. But look at it. They are playing the champions of France. They are playing the champions of Italy. Look at it. And they are playing the Europa League champions. So you see, that's the idea of Super League. And that was what necessitated this. So because of the support Super League had quite a lot of support. That's talking about banks were ready to drop serious money. And the idea was that, look, if these teams come together, then they'll make more money than UEFA is paying them. Look, it shook UEFA. It shook them. So much so, and that is why you have the Champions League now. Right? Okay, so this is what happened here. If you're just listening, tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow, 11 a.m., we'll take more time and expatiate on this new Champions League, format, as it were. Let's take a look at other teams now. Okay, wow, look at Liverpool now. See, look at Liverpool. Liverpool will play Real Madrid. They will play Leverkusen. Those are 2 champions. They're playing the champion of Spain. They're playing the champion of Germany. They're playing AC Milan. They're playing Lille. And then they'll play PSV Eindhoven. They'll play Bologna. And they'll play Girona. I mean, Liverpool, they've had it. Because, look, you are looking at, you know what Girona did last season? Even though Girona, they don't look as strong as last season because they've lost some players. Bologna also, they've lost their coach. But these are teams that did excellently well last season. So just look at it. Let's just look at the draw. Look at Celtic now. Celtic will be up against, there's Leipzig, there's Dortmund. It's really, there's really a lot. There'll be a lot more matches. Now, UEFA will release the fixtures by tomorrow, Saturday. They'll release the fixture dates. Now, look at Man City. Man City will play Inter Milan. They'll play PSG. They'll play Club Brugge. They'll play Juventus. I think that's it for the very, very top teams, yeah? Feyenoord, Sporting Lisbon, Sparta Prague, and the Slovan Bratislava, of course. But each one is not home and away now. It will just be one match, 8 teams. There's a whole lot of matches. It will be a whole lot. And you see top matches happening in the early stages before you get into, now from the second round, that's from a round of 16, it will revert to the normal knockout phase. But now is the league phase. My thoughts about it. Yes, everybody would love to see. Look, there's something about me. I love competition. When I mean competition, I love even competition. It is going to be, because we're going to see bigger matches at the early stages of the Champions League. I mean, it's already set. It's already set there. You understand? You already see it out there. You see Liverpool's fixtures. They're going to be playing Leverkusen and all of that. So it's going to be quite big. So that's it. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Tune into the beautiful game. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Tune into the beautiful game. That is where I will take time and with my guys, we'll break it down. Let you understand the new draw for the Champions League. Okay, let's go to transfer stories now. And there's quite a lot. Federico Chiesa. Federico Chiesa has just signed, completed his medical. He has also given, Liverpool have announced him as the latest signing. He has taken the number 10 jersey Number 14, pardon me. Number 14 jersey for Liverpool, and Federico Chiesa is now a Liverpool player. Do they really need him? I don't know. Federico Chiesa is the son of Enrico Chiesa, who of course was Italian, a legend and all of that. And I want to say something about this buy. I've always loved this player, but after that injury in 2022, there was quite a problem with him. He hasn't been the same. He hasn't. You see, look, of all the injuries that can happen to a player, you see the one on your knee, ACL, knee injuries are because the knee is the most, for a footballer, it's about the most important joint. Very, very important. It's where, his speed is still there, but you see that, that belief, some people say psychosomasis or what, yeah, it might be psychosomatic. Yeah, that's it. Trying to get that word put together there. But yeah, some people say that that's when you have a physical injury and you've healed, but then your mind makes it hard. You can't overcome a hurdle in your mind when it comes to that injury. So, Federico Chiesa there. Let's see how he performs in Liverpool. Up next, of course, is Romelu Lukaku, who has signed for Napoli from Chelsea. Of course, it finally happens. Napoli has confirmed the signing, and he has moved to the Serie A. He has been announced. So, Napoli or Antonio Conte have their player as he has moved to Napoli. Of course, the deal was £30 million, and of course, this was driven by their manager, Antonio Conte, who, of course, who coached the Belgian and enjoyed 2 prolific seasons for Inter Milan from 2019 to 2021. He scored 24 league goals as he won Serie A under Conte in 2021, with his form sparking Chelsea's decision to recruit him. Now let's move over to Kepa Arrizabalaga. How is the most expensive keeper in the world now playing for Bournemouth? How does it happen? But yeah, it's on loan. He signed a 1-year extension with Chelsea. I don't know why that would have happened. Maybe there's some technicalities that we don't fully understand at the moment. But he signed that particular deal and then went on loan to Bournemouth. Of course, Chelsea have what now? Over, at the beginning, they had over 10 keepers. But I think now it's down to 7 or so. Some keepers have left, yes. They had a whole, almost 11 of keepers. Neto has left to Arsenal. I know Petrovic and all of that. Enough of them are moving and all of that. But you see, that squad is bloated. And so they have to find a way to let these guys move. Okay? All right. So that's it. Kepa, of course, moving to Bournemouth. There are quite some other... Everybody's talking about Victor Osimhen and all of that. People are talking about Osimhen, and today is the final day. Now, this is rumors. It is not confirmed, but there are rumors that Chelsea are offering him 350 million euros, about £300,000 a week, and they want him on loan. Now, that has been a problem. Osimhen has stated that he doesn't want to go on loan. Al Ahly of Saudi Arabia have offered 65 million to Napoli. So you can imagine, Napoli set up a fee of 130, but nobody was able to come for him or anything near that. 65 million. 65 million is the same price that Tottenham bought Solanke. 65. So I would say now Osimhen's at that level. I don't know. But yeah, but it is said that Osimhen, of course, his preference is Chelsea, but if that doesn't work out, then he's definitely going to go to Al Ahly. So today, the transfer window ends today. Definitely by tomorrow, we are going to give you a confirmed update on that story, because it would have ended, and then we'll be sure where Victor Osimhen will play for the 2024-2025 season. But definitely, it's looking like it's not going to be a Champions League club, because Chelsea, even though they lost yesterday, they still qualified for the round, the group phases of the Conference League, where they'll be playing teams like it's hard to pronounce those kind of names now. Let me think. Gibraltar FC or Omonia Nicosia, or which team? Which Switzerland team now, or which Swiss team now? Yeah, that's it. But anyways, let's see how it goes. We would love Osimhen to get that done. All right. Okay, that's it on the beautiful game. Of course, like I said, tomorrow, 11 a.m. Tune in. TVC, we will be talking about all of that and expatiate on all of them. We'll take a time out now, stay with us. We'll be back in a bit.
The time has come to experience the power of faith, music, and praise. This is the Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m. Tune in to catch the pulse-pounding beats and soul-stirring melodies that will elevate your faith and leave a lasting impact on your heart. The Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m. exclusively on Max FM, where we count down the best 20 urban gospel hits from around the world. Get your praise on.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria.
We all know that living in Lagos can be very stressful, and when you're stressed, it can breed a whole lot of diseases and sicknesses. In the course of my research on how to effectively manage my own stress, I came across Ayurveda medicine. I know someone right now is asking, what is that? Well, come with me and I'll show you.
Good morning, welcome to the Happiness Center. So we have some Ayurveda and yoga therapies here. Okay. And I believe you're going to jump on some of our... Typically you'll start with a consultation with the Ayurveda specialist. Okay. And after that, he will just check your pulse and tell you what is wrong in your body. Okay. And with that, we can put together a plan for you. The good thing about Ayurveda is it takes a holistic approach to life. So both preemptive, to avoid disease from happening, and then reactive, where disease has happened, now what to do about it. So it takes a holistic view, and it also teaches us good lifestyle. See, typically if there is disease or if there is stress, where is it coming from? It's coming from outside. So now look back maybe 50 years back. So what you will see is our lifestyle. We used to go to office perhaps 8 o'clock in the morning, come back by 5, and then there was no office work. There was rest or there was social interaction. So a whole lot of emotional bonding used to happen. So that's one change that has happened is our work times have gone haywire. Even 12 in the night, we are checking our emails and maybe replying to them. Second big difference in lifestyle is food. Now earlier there were no refrigerator, so your grandmother used to cook food fresh, and it will be eaten fresh and that's it. It will never be kept for the evening. So it was fresh food, and typically there was no junk food at that time. Now what is happening? We buy packed food or we cook it and keep it in the freezer for the next 1 week. We don't have time, so we grab whatever is available and we dump it into our stomach. We eat to pass time, not for hunger. The third drastic change is less physical activity. Earlier we used to trek to our workplace, we used to do some exercise, we used to do manual labor. Now that does not exist. Now last major change would be gadgets. So speak whatever, it can be laptop, your work is too much and you're glued to your laptop. So the screen time, the extreme activity which gadgets bring to our life, it creates a lot of stress and restlessness in the mind. So this stark change in lifestyle is causing all the stress and disease. And today, if you look at Lagos, so much of traffic, some people they go 3 to 4 hours one way, right? So that is the cause of a whole lot of stress. So scientists in today's world, they say that 85% of diseases are psychosomatic in nature. They arise from the mind. And that is where stress comes into picture. So what we have done is we have taken a holistic approach to how to attend to stress, how to attend to any other ailments and lifestyle. So with Ayurveda, what we do is first attend to stress. Now what is stress doing? It creates restlessness, it creates insomnia, people are not getting good sleep, people become anxious, depressed, etc. So the first thing is to calm down our mind, and we have a lot of therapies which really calm down your mind. And typically stress and this restlessness is a result of imbalance in air element. As I was telling you earlier, that there are three major body types from Ayurveda. So the first one, which is Vata, which is mainly air predominant. So this causes diseases like bloating in the intestine, heartburn. You know, when the air is inside, it has a lot of problems. Your mind is not stable, you're wavery, not focused, anxious, restless. So that's the first result of imbalance in air element. Then it impacts your joints, it impacts muscles, all aches and pains in the body happen. It results in dry skin, it results in a whole lot of uneasiness in the body, constipation may happen. So how the first stage is relax the mind, and this is done with some oil therapies. Now how does that help? So oil is an antidote for air. So there will be a mix of massages with herbal oils, which gives you relaxation to the muscles, and also the herbs are absorbed into the bloodstream through the skin. The second element of that would be some detox using oil enemas. So what happens in this, there are two types of enemas they will give. One is to nourish, which has a lot of oil and herbs, so it nourishes the intestine, and the other is cleansing in nature. So this is a herbal detoxion, and they do it and pull out all the toxins from your intestine. So you feel rejuvenated, renewed, and you feel fresh. And the third thing they would do is they will treat different parts of the body, for example joints, lower back, spine, knees, with some heat therapies, different types of heat therapies, and that helps you maybe reduce the pain as well as increase the fluids inside the between the joints and the tendons and muscles. So it lubricates your inside. So that's how it works to alleviate air element. And overall, with a good food habit and exercise habit, you can manage. And what we are doing is, we are not saying, okay, go back to olden times. That is impossible. You will lead your life the way it is today. You will attend to work the way it is, but you will have some tools and knowledge to attend to this extremities of life. So that is what we do in totality here.
Well, I have found a way to manage mine. Oh, that was quite an experience for me. Quite wholesome as well. Loved every bit of it. I think you should also experience yours. It's time for a musical performance. And with us here is Emeka Joseph, well known as Cypher Sings. He's a multi-talented artist who has taken the music scene by storm with his unique blend of Afrobeats, R&B, and trap. Good morning. Cypher Sings, how are you doing?
I'm good. Morning.
Morning. You doing well? You're doing well?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, great. Talk to us about trap. What's trap? I know I hear of trap. Talk to us about, that genre of music.
All right. Trap, yeah, is combined, it's combined with different kind of I'm not gonna put it. It's not normally Afro thing, yeah. It's more like American.
It's a Western
genuine, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's more like American genuine music, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk to us about your journey a little bit. How's it been for you as an artist in this climb?
So far so good, yeah. It's not been easy, but consistency I think is the key, yeah.
And you think you've been consistent?
Yeah, sure.
All right. You know what? I can't wait to hear your performance. Take it away.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Now you can catch up with your favorite programs on TVC. Log on to www.youtube.com/TVC Entertainment. Join the fun.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known, for when the wailing stops, the pieces settle.
Roses are red, violets are blue. When you want fun, Wake Up is the name. That's it. Welcome to the second lap of today's show. Yeah, it's quite something different, but hey, come on. What do you expect when you hear the name Mike Mesikeno? You know that it is something going to be quite different. And of course, I've got two very, very lovely ladies who are chittering and having fun there. But hey, I'll get to them. We've had one wonderful hour so far of the show. We've had a wonderful, wonderful performance there, giving them that Burna Boy vibes. Of course, there has also been the beautiful game, and then we've taken a look at some wonderful trailers. But hey, come on, let me check out the ladies there. Hey, ladies, what's good?
We're good.
What's wrong with Mike? What's wrong?
I don't know. It's as in I was rolling my eyes so hard just now.
What's happening?
It was rolling to the back of my head.
Yeah, but then it's been a fun show so far. We still have so much more fun.
Of course.
And we have games.
Of course.
Yes.
It's game day.
Later on, it's game day. So I mean, you guys should just sit around, relax. Just to have the second half is going to be more than you expected.
So it's the end of August, yeah? Already.
And she's already crying for alerts. Salary alerts.
It's payday. Mike.
What have you just embarrassed me just right
now? Wow, you're embarrassing yourself.
Two of you. How can we be talking about salaries? What's that? There's Jagaban there, one of the richest women I know. And Titi is blockchain.
The billionaire.
Go to Titi's YouTube. Blockchain, block necklace, block shoelace, everything blocked.
No, line producer.
So the funny thing is that these two are two loaded women that have money, and they all go out about see salaries.
No, I don't talk about that.
But hey, come on,
I'm operating under the God economy.
It's all vibes. All right, let's get straight into what we have left on the show this morning. We've got a film director, Lisabel Ogechukwu, Nkemdelu, and of course Dr. Luaferami Somishola to talk about their yet-to-be-released movie coming up. For that. The news on Wake Up Nigeria, I am Mike Mesikeno. The Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare says it will apply the No Work, No Pay law for the number of days Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors have been on strike. In a statement signed by the Assistant Director of Information, Ado Baku, the ministry expresses its displeasure over the decision of NARD to go on a 7-day warning strike despite attempts by the federal government to resolve issues and ensure continued industrial harmony. The statement argues that over the past months, the ministry, in collaboration with relevant security agencies, including the Office of the National Security Advisor, have been working tirelessly to ensure safe rescue of Dr. Ganiyat Pupola. According to him, no work, no pay policy is not intended to undermine the legitimate consent of medical professionals, but to ensure that essential healthcare services are not unduly disrupted to the detriment of the public. NARD embarks on a 7-day warning strike over the abduction of one of its members, Dr. Ganiyat Pupola, who has been in captivity since the 27th of December 2023. Five more Palestinians have been killed by Israeli forces in a second day of raids in the occupied West Bank, with the UN calling for de-escalation. The Israel Defense Forces said there were 5 terrorists who had hidden inside a mosque in Tulkarm, near the boundary with Israel. Israel began what it said was a major counter-terrorism operation in the West Bank on Wednesday. The IDF said yesterday that 9 militants had been killed, 5 in Jenin and Tulkarm, and 4 in Al-Farah refugee camp. The Palestinian Health Ministry said on Thursday that 12 people had been killed in IDF attacks so far. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has called on Israel to immediately halt its operation, saying it was fueling an already explosive situation. He urged Israel forces to exercise maximum restraint and use lethal force only when it's strictly unavoidable. Now to sporting stories. Chelsea moving to the league phase of the Europa Conference League despite losing in Switzerland against Servette in the second leg of their qualifying playoff. Nkunku's penalty gave Chelsea the lead after Mikhailo Modric had been fouled by Keigo Tsunemoto. Jeremy pulled one back for Servette after 2 Servette substitutes combined to put the Swiss side ahead on the night. In other games, Astana beat Brann 3-0, Klasvik lost 2-1 to Helsinki, Paphos beat CFR Cluj 3-0, and Zira ran out 1-0 winners over Omonia Nicosia. In the Europa League, Apoel Nicosia beat RFS 2-1, CS Petro Club lost 2-1 to Ludogorets, Ajax beat Jagiellona 3-0, and Besiktas also beat Lugano 5-1 on aggregate. Manchester City have been drawn at home to Inter Milan and away to PSG as part of a new-look league phase to the Champions League that UEFA hopes will provide a more exciting first stage of the competition. Of course, Liverpool have been handed a home tie with Real Madrid from Pot 1, as well as a trip to RB Leipzig. And Slot's men are also host Bayer Leverkusen and visit AC Milan, 2 teams from Pot 2. Meanwhile, Arsenal will play PSG at home and visit Inter Milan, their 2 Pot 1 opponents, while they will also host Shakhtar Donetsk and travel to Europa League holders Atalanta. Aston Villa, former European champions, having lifted the cup in 1982, have been given a mouth-watering home encounter with Bayern Munich. Unai Emery's side will also host Juventus as they return to the Champions League, ending a run of 41 years without playing in Europe's football's premier competition. Celtic will take on RB Leipzig and Club Brugge at Parkhead while facing trips to Borussia Dortmund and Atalanta. For the new season, the Champions League has been expanded from 32 to 36 teams, a transformation from the traditional group stage to a single league phase, including all participating teams. And Cristiano Ronaldo was honored with a special award in recognition of his remarkable legacy in the have signed Juventus winger Federico Chiesa for £10 million with a further £2.5 million in add-ons based primarily on team performance. Chiesa joins on a 4-year deal and is Arne Slot's first signing to arrive at the club. The forward was the star of the Italy squad that beat England on penalties in the Euro 2020 final at Wembley.
It's been so far a great day, and I'm so happy to be a Liverpool player. When Richard Hughes called me and he said, "Do you want to join Liverpool?" and the coach called me, I said yes immediately because I know the history of this club, I know what it represents to the fan, and so I'm so happy, and I can't wait to get.
You know, someone mentioned it's quite impressive that the Italians, most of them, I mean, we saw Gianluigi Buffon during the draw at the Champions League, and also Federico Chiesa now, Italians, full-blown Italians with their own language, but they can speak English. Calafiori also. There's something quite there. Intelligent guys, I must say. All right, moving on, still on transfer stories. Bournemouth have also signed Chelsea goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga on a season-long loan. Kepa is the world's most expensive goalkeeper after moving to the Blues in 2018 from his boyhood club Athletic Bilbao for £71 million. This week, the Spain international extended his contract at Chelsea, which had been due to expire at the end of the 2025 season.
Well, I'm feeling happy to be here and ready to start. It's been quite quick, everything. Obviously, I spoke with Andoni. I knew him because we share a change room, and obviously it's important part of me to be here. Obviously, he spoke really well about the club, about the city, about the culture here that they are building.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Barka mu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of your view are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
My name is Chika Okeke.
My name is Uwi Balogun.
My name is Damilola Banire.
My name is Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen. And this na Abigail. And I dare on top your view pigeon. I'm going to bring you bass, boost.
I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show say now my husband be this.
This na wetin you want.
After that day, the man
no go see am again. If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody. When you dey friend the husband, you not see sign say the guy smart, you don't vex, don't use signs.
If they look for person we go give them to you, fact as it be.
Men no dey ever get fault. If baby no dey for her, na the woman.
Talk no dey be person, you make person no fit talk true inside. But for this country, we know say if we open court in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
But we no even take responsibility for the children. Leave the man.
And that's some poria.
Entertainment. Join the fun.
Entertainment to me is music. I love dancing. So I cha-cha, salsa, hip-hop, contemporary African dance, and I love listening to music. So that's entertainment to me. And I love watching movies as well. So music, dance, and dance.
Nay what?
She took after your addiction.
What I'm doing now, what she's doing. Are they the same? My friend, you get out now. Hey!
Hello!
I've not even touched you. If I give you a back up, you will know. Hey, don't feel this guy again.
Well, now today fear.
And we don't hear. Shall remember, see if time don't reach, you could pay a guy in
Cheese over. In a no week.
Where is it now? My friends are in trouble because of me.
Me help. Help yourself first.
Cheese over, cheesy. Cheesy, wait.
Asolai, what do you want?
Do you think she will come?
Wow, I'm loving the storyline.
Beautiful trailer. It's amazing how drama has become a tool for social change, advocating for issues like domestic abuse. And on the couch with us right here, we have the director of Chizoba, Lisabel Ogechukwu Nkemdelu, and actor Oluwaferomi Somisola.
They're here to talk about their yet-to-be-released movie, Chizoba, and we just saw a bit of the trailer there. Powerful already. I'm connecting with them.
I was literally having goosebumps. Wow.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So talk to us about what inspired the story for Chizoba.
Well, I mean, the everyday domestic violence story that is told and overtold. But then, for me, one of the reasons why I wanted to tell this story is because there's abuse that transforms into other forms of abuse that people don't necessarily talk about. And for this story, Chizoba, we see domestic abuse transforming into drug abuse. And why I wanted to tell this story is because I've seen cases, I studied guidance and counseling in school. And one of the things that we're taught to do in school was that we're meant to read, we're taught to read rather, cases, you know, where individuals go through certain stuff, especially domestic abuse, and we see how that it transforms into other forms of abuse, and nobody really talks about that. So because of the convention we were going to have in church some weeks ago, I wanted to write a story that, you know, could be told in church. And so that's why. That's what inspired the story.
So I'm wondering about the fact that you were the director. So it's one thing to have a powerful story. It's another thing to be able to help the characters connect with it and, of course, bring it to life. Did you have to go through some kind of training or go through a process yourself to be able to connect with this story?
Well, yes, so I started filmmaking as a director in Ebony Life Creative Academy. Thank you so much, Moabudu. Yes, and that really helped my process. And when I was in film school, I directed a short, We Have Rat, and she was one of the actors on the short film. So it was really easy to connect with her. So talking about this film, when I had the idea and I ran it by her, she was really excited about it. So it was easy because, like, we've done it before. Yeah.
Okay, Oluwaferomi, interesting character there. Have you ever suffered domestic violence?
No.
Or domestic abuse?
No, I have not.
So how were you able to get into that character?
Okay, so the first thing that came to my mind when I read through the story, flashbacks of different other people's stories.
Okay.
And I was like, no, this is the story. I have not experienced it before myself, but then the thought of other people's cases and situations just came to me, and I was able to connect with that.
Yeah. So what was your own thought process when you saw the script? How did you get prepared for the role yourself?
All right. So from the synopsis, I loved it, and I knew it was going to be a bit sensitive. And then I needed to get to a place of being able to tell the story in a believable way because I've not experienced it before.
Of course.
And I had to understand Chizoba herself. Like, not knowing my lines, not like just to know who Chizoba is, what makes her do what she does, like what ticks her, like things about her, what led her to this point of drugs, what is going on in her family, just to understand her personality.
Okay.
And then from there, I was able to relate, find similarities between her and myself, bring those similarities, then the differences, work on it, drop my own, and then pick hers. Like, that was
amazing.
So let's talk about statistics, right? I mean, this is very passionate for you. I mean, it's something that you're very passionate about because you wrote the story, right? It is an aspect, or, you know, it is a very delicate area, right? And it's a very delicate issue that a lot of women are going through. Not just women, also men as well, also going through domestic abuse as well, not just women. I mean, they say every 3 in 5 women actually suffer domestic violence. So talk to us about, you know, what you were thinking putting together the story.
So it is very sensitive, you know, especially because I put it around the church. I was very careful because I was afraid that my church, and the church in the story is a real church. It's my church. I worship there. And I was very worried because, like, it's a church, you know, it can be very sensitive. They can come at me because it's domestic abuse. But then it's an everyday thing. It happens, you know, even in church, it happens. But how the church is able to help these people come out of that or see how they can get out of that is what is important for me. So, like, it was really hard writing it because I really wanted it to be in the church, to happen in the church, and then to see what the church would do about it. You know, so yeah, it was hard, but it was exciting writing it as well because I had the support of my church community from the get-go. When I had the story, I talked to my pastor about it, and he was like, "Do it. Well, we have your back." You know, so yeah, it was really easy. I'm not gonna lie, to write it because I had your support. But before I got there, it was quite hard.
I'm thinking about the fact that you had to call the shots. There was a particular shot in the trailer that we saw there in the bathroom. That bathroom was a very tight, very small bathroom. And the shot you took was overhead. Now, as director, you making that kind of decision, that was your decision, yes? To take that shot.
Yeah, with my
There must have been something that inspired that. And what were the challenges you had while trying to take that shot?
Well, the space, as you said, was really, really small.
Yeah.
Initially, what we wanted to take was like a mirror shot where we could see them through a mirror. The idea was to like emphasize that they were doing something secretive in the toilet. It's the men's toilet, first of all.
Yeah.
And to say that God is watching you. You know, so at the door we had like this sticker that said God is watching you.
Wow.
You know, so we wanted to say that, and then when we came to do the recce, when we came to do the recce, we realized that the space was way too small to get a mirror shot.
Wow.
So we said, okay, another idea was to do like the God's eye view. So we had to like make it like a exactly.
Was that a ladder, or you did a scaffolding, or someone stayed up there? How did you do it? That's what I'm wondering.
What we did was we had our AD carry our DP.
Yes.
Wow. The space was way too small.
And his hand was steady.
That shot.
Yes.
Wow. Fantastic.
Powerful.
I'm going to come to you, Lisabel, because I mean, you went through, trainings with the Ebony Life Film Academy, and I've had the privilege of, having to train, a production class there. And I know that there are a lot more women who are interested in film production, filmmaking, TV production, and I mean, all of it. Also, we already have leading women in the film industry, right now. Talk to us about some of your, inspirations, some of your role models, and what you've had to learn, while, going through the training to be a filmmaker.
Okay, so I currently work with an amazing producer. Her name is Fumbi Ogumbao.
Okay.
She is doing amazing stuff in the industry right now, and she's one of my inspiration. She is, the way she carries herself, her class, and the way that I see her meticulous about the things that concern the films she's trying to make.
Yeah.
God, she's such a source of inspiration to me. Another person that has been like a blessing to me that I have not worked with closely, and I would really love to work with closely, is Mo Abudu. I mean, she's such a fantastic person. And from the films and the stories she's been telling in Nigeria, I think that I would love to, sit down, even if it's just once, and have a chat. Or even, experience her as a producer.
All right. I want to come back to you. So the role of Chizoba right now has touched on drug abuse. And a lot of people are a lot of actors are a little wary of taking on roles like that because they feel it might stereotype them.
Yeah.
It might, you might be seen as someone who is some kind of way. Were you ever worried about that? And also connecting with that kind of character is also, did you do research on that? Did you have to, look out for people that are going through that? Talk to me.
Okay, so I'll start from the last one about connecting with the character. I schooled in an environment where, outside of school, I did not stay on school campus.
Okay.
So outside of school, people do drugs, they are hostels, they just live anyhow because they are not with their parents and they are not within the school compound.
Wow.
So I've lived with these people. I've seen how they. So when I saw the story, I saw the character. I was like, this is this girl. She's one of these guys.
Wow.
And that helped me, and that helped me connect with the character. So for the being scared about being stereotyped, that did not cross my mind.
Okay.
Because I believe as an actor, when you tell a story, you show us who this character is, you do it well, right? And people see it, they understand it, and that's fine, that's good. The next time there is an opportunity to do something else,
you take on it.
You take it again and prove yourself again.
Fantastic.
So you tell your own story, you let people see what you want them to see.
All right.
So Chizoba will be released today on YouTube, and I think it's definitely a good watch. I think everyone who's going through domestic abuse, drug abuse, or even knows anybody who's going through it should definitely look out for this movie. Chizoba is definitely going to touch lives, and well done to the both of you.
Really, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Right.
That's one we're going to be looking out for, yes?
There you
Goodness
go.
me. Wow,
And,
powerful story.
Yeah, we have so much more. Well, we have games coming up
Yes,
next,
indeed.
right? All
Of
right.
course. It's game day.
Yes, we'll be right back. Stay with us, people.
Okay, where's Mike?
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city.
I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Barkamu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of your view are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
Reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government that will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyinbo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call a permanent solution.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crimes of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe is achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. I'm Adedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
The inner value.
Hey.
Okay, amen. You and Titi, you during that time now?
Well, whenever you see us all on the couch like this, you know it can mean only one thing.
It is
game day.
Oh, God.
And our able games master,
the
maestro himself, Mr. Mike Messican, has put together a special game for us, and we've been looking forward to this game. He's been keeping it so secret, and he's acting like he doesn't have one. He knows,
like
he knows. Wow! I reject it. Jesus' name.
Just keep quiet now.
Wow! Where did you get that rope
You're talking
from?
plenty. It was waiting for you. All right, okay, so let's talk about special guests here. Lisa and Feromi. You want to give me the shortest form of your name?
Feromi.
Let's find the shorter one.
Romy. What does Romy mean?
No.
It can't be Feromi.
Oh,
Feromi.
Feromi is love me.
No, Feromi means love me.
Love me.
Love me, love me, love me, love me.
Wow.
No, we should sing today. We should sing. All right, Lisa, can you sing? How well? Okay, you started that one. Okay, so well, let's do something very simple here. I'm sure most of you saw this game. It was trending for a very long time on social media, right? We're going to do it today. We're going to do it as a group, and then we're going to do it individually, right? It's just a counting game. But you see the problem, many people that were doing it, they were just counting. It's not just count now, you're going to count to beats. You're going to count to music.
Okay.
Please,
right? You're going to count to beats. So everybody, let's go like this.
What?
Just follow the tap. On your lap or on your hands together.
What?
Right, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. On your top. Ahead.
Mike, you're losing the rhythm of this beat.
That's it, yeah? Okay, so now we're going to do it all together first.
Again.
Continue. No.
Okay.
Your body's too there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6. Calm down. Wait, calm down. I will show you. We'll do it together. Then we go one after the other. Right?
So we do
Let's
it together
go.
now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. 8. 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right. So my people are just doing that. Everyone's doing that. Okay. All right. So we're starting with MF. Keep on the beat. Beat is not ending. Oh yeah. You want me to do it alone? I'll do it alone. And then you can know. Everybody. Let's go with the beat. So the beat doesn't stop. Beat doesn't stop. Okay. Let's go. You want me to start?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I couldn't count again.
Okay. You know what? At the end of this, I'll give you all your scores. Do you want me to do it so that you can be sure?
Mike,
you want me to do it so that, no?
You know you were in the choir in church.
Should I do it again?
Used to clap.
So that you guys, it's hard.
Are you sure it's not better for us to clap?
It's hard. Do you know why it's hard?
Why?
Because you are doing it to
yes,
beat.
to beat.
So it's not just knowing numbers. So you want me to do it so that you get the scope? Or
let one of our guests.
Go on. You can do it. You can do it.
7, 8. 8. 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 5, 6.
Go on. Just try.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. StarTimes.
Okay, all right. Who's up next? Titi, you're up next. Okay, let's go.
Can you guys do the clapping for me?
No, you do.
I cannot clap again.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So from the beginning, just point the.
So can we move on now?
Oh my God.
We're still live, guys.
You don't even take off.
Are you getting here?
They say,
Try not to cry here.
they say we should give her another chance. You see? And it's life. Second chance.
Oh.
No, give her a second chance.
Second chance on
Okay, all right, let's go. They say again, second chance. All right. My producer and the director said so you must do second chance.
That's why I said you guys should clap for me.
We clap and you still missed it.
I still missed it.
Oh yeah, let's do it again.
All right. I'm not even going to look at you guys. Trying to coordinate here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. 8. 8. 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Even the thing confused my clap. How you call X 2 times? You confused my clap. Okay, listen, I'm the only one that sees my true potential.
Hey, God.
These are not for my head.
Oh, God.
I don't need hiding. They show me for you.
It is well. All right.
All right, let's go.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. 8. 7, 8. 6, 7, 8.
You are doing so well. What happened? You are doing so well. You are doing so well. Okay. Based on this, let me give my.
You gave me second chance, so I don't think you should give me that score.
So and I wanted to count on your seed for all of you now. Based on this seed now, Titi, you 0. The second time you tried, yeah, fair me, you did quite well, so that was quite very good. That was quite good. But the winner of this show as it stands today is Lisa. That means not me,
Because I went first now, second round.
You know why you were second now? Why Lisa was first?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Why?
Okay, guys, it's been a wonderful show. But yeah, you guys don't allow me what to do. But yeah, thank you very much, Lisa Fermi. Great work you guys are doing. Keep it up.
Thank
you. Wishing you the best.
Yes, sir.
In your future endeavors.
Yeah.
Right, it's been a wonderful show.
Yes, it has.
It has indeed, and we are gonna be back 7 a.m. again on Monday morning, and it's gonna be September. September month again, yo.
Have a great weekend, people.
Bye.
Since the last day of last season, we are ready to do it all again.